Worked away. That's a nice single. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Caught right on the boundary.
Right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. Want to get a few shots away and cause some late innings pain for the bowlers.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. And they well before.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Pant, take a bow. Absolutely.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's broadcast. You join us for this test match between Pakistan and India. I'm David Gower, and joining me throughout the match is Alison Mitchell. What can you tell us about the conditions, Alison?
Thanks for the lovely introduction. The pitch has a bit of moisture in it for the bowlers in this first hour, but apart from that, it looks a bit of a road. Days 2 to 3 will be ideal for batting before it starts to break up.
Final words being given by the captain to his team. Any final thoughts?
Abdullah opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. The right-hander will be at the opposite end, first up as well. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
It is the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. My word, they've gotten all of that. It'll sail way back into the stands.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it. And just
We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on, but also there's something in it for the bowlers if they can stay focused. The left-hander taking the first ball of the day. Lovely player to watch. They want to see off the first 20 balls and then start to work into a big innings. The left-hander will be up at the non-strikers end. These two will look to make a solid start for their team. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Misses everything. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. No, terrible shot. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Chance to run two.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Wow, that's missed a lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Over Pakistan, 17 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Going with pace now. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's out. Bad luck. Right off the glove.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Jeez, timed that well.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, they started off with a bang, and they're still going on with it.
Off the middle of the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The crowd is electric right now. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon, before this gets out of hand.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Went for the drive. Complete miss. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Doesn't beat the infield.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Great shot through the gap.
The half-century is in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Oh, that's just too full. Ayub makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That made him fall.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
Good shot, a beauty.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Abdullah has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you've just got to accept it and move on. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch. Abdullah challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest. Gill with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed, though.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that's close.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Usman taking guard. They'll be a bit nervous after 2 wickets have gone in 2 balls. Chance for a hat-trick now. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 124 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That is quite extraordinary. Ayub, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, he just might get that wicket. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Usman is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
what a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Misses everything. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. 2 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Power and precision in that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Yada has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Was quick onto that in the infield. chance. Oh, simple run out.
Azam, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Gone. Superb catch.
Rizwan coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. But on the inside, he played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Sharma with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit, and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
The crowd is electric right now. Oh, superb timing.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Doesn't beat the infield. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. That is quite extraordinary. Rizwan, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Kohli sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Ghulam, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Kohli with a standard catch out in the deep. Didn't really have to move it all.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves early on.
Yadav over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. There's a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Over Pakistan 225 for 8.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Middled that one, great time.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Needs a dot ball.
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Jeez, timed that well.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Crunch, that's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Super catch.
New batter out at the crease, lower order, right-hander. We want to add some quick runs.
Nicely played.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. And played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Wow, that's missed a lot. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Jadeja shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Oh, geez, that's a shot. This is wonderful batting. Some great power stroke making.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Yada having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings. That is quite extraordinary. Gulam, don't do it to them like that. What a shot. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Goes over the top with that shot.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary. Incredible. What a grab. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over. If they have any chance.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Can't get that outside the ring field.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Shah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.